And how do you see that main event between Volkanovski and Islam playing out?
I just think I'm not counting out Alexander Volkanovski because I know he's capable of doing a lot of things in that cage. I just think Islam uses his weapons better, and I think Alexander is going to have to be really, really smart in order for him to get the win. And I think Islam has better chances to win, honestly, but I don't count Alexander Volkanovski out of the fight.
I think I'm back in the Aussie. I think Alex has the tools to make it happen. And I think it's a tough one for him, but I think he can make it happen.
Man, I think it's going to be a good fight. We're all the winners in that fight, but I see a late stoppage for Alex.
Honestly, I think Volk will get the win, and I think people are going to be very shocked. He's the most underrated fighter maybe in history. I don't know how people doubt someone like him that it's proved time and time again how much of a versatile fighter and how much of a tough person he is. I've trained with him, man, and his biggest asset is his arrogance to not letting everyone give in. He's a hard trainer. He's just a hard, tough dude, bro.
Given he's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, why do you think people are constantly underestimating him still?
I think people just ride off that Khabib, that mystical Khabib thing, and this guy's another one of those Khabib mystical things. But man, if you look at the last 5 opponents, each guy has fought, man. How can you not deny Volk being the best fighter on the planet?
Yeah, the main event. I was actually lucky enough to get down to Wingdang and do 4 weeks of my camp with Alex. So I think he's got all the tools and all the credentials, heart and resilience to take this one. I think Alex will probably win it by a decision. I think he's smart enough and cerebral enough to negate what Islam's going to bring to the table, and yeah, I think he gets it done in the end. Yep.
I think Alex is going to get into that sort of end of the third round and really find his feet. I think the first 2 rounds are going to go how people kind of see it going. Maybe Islam takes him down. Alex tries to get back up. Maybe he shoots again. But the class that Alex has and the fitness and the pace that he's able to put on, nobody understands it until they get in there with him. Max Holloway is known as a cardio freak, right? Everyone was pretty broad on that. And then when Alex went in there with him and went 5 rounds and 5 rounds, Alex was the one putting the pace on. So I don't think it's going to be any different here. The weight cut's going to be cruisy for him. Well, we don't know, Islam's going to be cutting weight. So yeah, I think after midway through the third round, Alex will take over.
Now this one's a very interesting one that I'm very excited to watch. I do think Islam gets the fight to the ground. I just don't see him holding down Volk. And I do see Islam having problems on the feet with him, footwork-wise, speed-wise, technique-wise. And then I just see Islam getting tired from trying to, work so hard to get the takedown, but not be able to rest, and Volk just taking over in the later rounds. And plus, I'm biased.
Yeah, it's a tough fight just because they're both of them are so damn good, and I just have to win first, and then of course I'm pulling for Volk because you know how big that fight would be, and it would be massive, and just a featherweight going up and then becoming the double champ. Few have only succeeded, only a few have even had the opportunity to do it. So yeah, I'm pulling for the underdog. I'm always rooting for the underdog, and he's a massive underdog.
The main event as well for this event, who you putting for there?
I like both guys. I'd love to see Volk get it done. I think Volkanovski's a really good dude. I think he has a good chance. Tough task for sure, but I believe if he's able to continuously stop those takedowns, or not even stop them, because I don't think he will, but I do think if he's able to get up continuously and still, show that perseverance, I think he gets it done.
Yeah, that's a crazy fight. I think Volk has a really solid chance against anybody in the world. He is so well rounded. He's a powerhouse of the game. He's quite smart. He's got very good fight IQ. He's got ticker. He's got cardio, conditioning, power. He's got it all. The bigger question is how good is Islam? You know, and it's the same thing that we saw with Khabib. It's like, how good was he as he was going up through the rankings? He would absolutely dominate one person. Then we're like, well, so his next fight's going to be the test, and then he would run over them as well. And then, well, he hasn't fought Thing yet, and then he kept doing that until he retired undefeated. And so I don't know. It's a weird phenomenon like that. How good is that the Dagestani wrestling? We'll see from all reports. Islam's like got the Dagestani wrestling that Khabib had, but has better hands. So, you know, so I guess let's wait and see.